This is kind of a fail. You know, it started snowing. I want to go play out in the snow and go do some Subaru things, but unfortunately, these tires are simply just not gonna cut it. But what about the Type R in the snow? Nope, not gonna happen. It's on summer tires too. But in the meantime, let's give it a good old cold start. So I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but I did mention that the STI will be going through a suspension overhaul in the very near future. And one of the things that needs to be overhauled is the Fortune Auto 510 series coilovers, which I absolutely love. Now, if you guys don't know, they were on Casey's car before he gave them to me. Those have a combined about maybe 50,000 miles, and Fortune Auto does recommend a 60,000 mile overhaul interval. But let me show you what the dum-dums over there at the Lyman shop did that I didn't notice right away. So they probably used like some kind of crowbar to adjust my camber plate, and they probably leaned it up against this adjustment knob. Now the coilover is stuck at full soft. So like I said, some back and forth heated phone calls between their office and their corporate office. They claim no responsibility, but it is what it is. But those need to be overhauled anyways. Also, the rear lower control arms are starting to make noise. Those bushings are worn. They were on my WRX beforehand, which I autocrossed the hell out of. They probably have a combined 80,000 miles between the WRX and the STI. Just gonna order some new ones and call it a day, install them. Okay, so here is the truth about the rotated kit that I showed you guys a few videos ago, but let me just explain. Let's go back about 9 months ago when we did this whole motor build. Now, when we did this motor build at Bader's house, that was about the height of the whole coronavirus thing, and at the same time, I was on the verge of getting laid off from my job. I know this is probably the dumbest thing to do, is to go ahead and do an expensive motor build when you're about to get laid off from your job, but you know, I just wanted to keep me happy and sane while we're going through the whole coronavirus and thinking about getting laid off. So no regrets whatsoever. Happy I did it. But one of the regrets that I do have of not doing was doing 1/2-inch head studs and future-proofing the build for bigger and better things. So I do have ARP 2000s currently installed right there in the engine, but those can only hold so much power. Now, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold with the new rotated kit. Now, the FP Black can make about 550 wheel horsepower. Now, if I do install the rotated kit as is, we're going to be limited to about, you know, 600 or a little bit under 600. So is it worth going through all that trouble for an extra 50 horsepower? I don't know, you guys tell me. But you know, I have the kit anyways, I might as well just go through the whole process. Still deciding if I want to go through the whole process of upgrading the head studs while I'm at it. So with the whole fuel system and all that stuff, we have that. We got some other parts pretty much all ready to go. The only thing I need to buy to install the whole rotated kit is some fuel lines and some fittings, and that's about it. We should pretty much have everything. But that's the truth about the rotated kit. Let me just show you real quick. So just to prove to you guys that I still have it, I've had some DMs and some rumors saying that I sold it off, that I'm not going to go through it. Well, here's the truth. Yes, I still have it. This is a PT6466 with a 105 housing. So this could probably make about 750 wheel horsepower, but I don't think we can make that much power with the head studs that are in there right now. But just wanted to give you guys an update and explain to you why I haven't installed a whole rotated kit. All right, guys, so here we go. Brand new part for the STI. You guys have been beating me up in the comments for not having an IAG AOS, but here it is. But first off, I just want to say big thanks to Brian over there at the Mod Garage for taking care of me and getting the IAG over to me quick at the best price possible. So if you guys need any parts, make sure you hit up one of the sales staff at the Mod Garage, and I guarantee you they will take care of you. But yes, this is the competition AOS, and you know what, this AOS really isn't that much different than the previous version AOS. It's pretty much just a refresh, and the IAG AOS has been covered on YouTube extensively, so I don't think I'm gonna do a big install video on this, but I'm just glad to have this. I'm pretty sure that this will be enough for the new turbo kit that is going in the car. With the previous AOS that's in there right now, I'm probably going to be overrunning that with the high boost numbers that I will be running. Bunch of hoses, and this is pretty cool. I really like how they, you know, provide those fire sleeves. Oh, this thing is huge. Wow, this thing is quality. Wow, I got the black version. Just wanted to be more inconspicuous. That's just my choice. They do have this, and they also have red. But awesome. Yes, IEG AOS is now going to be installed soon. I don't know exactly when. So you guys can stop beating me up in the comments. I don't care. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But anyways, yeah, IEG AOS. Here we go. Okay, it is getting dark, so let's go ahead and close out this video. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with the Subaru, because I know you guys have been asking. It hasn't been on the channel very much, but while we are working on the suspension on the Subaru and the coilovers are getting rebuilt, we're going to be working on the Honda. You guys are going to see a bunch of Honda content for the next, few videos or so. It shouldn't be that long. And then we're going to go ahead and start working on the Subaru again, because like I mentioned earlier, we have a big turbo to install on the STI. But if we can't get a hold of Bader, we'll just do it here on the channel, because I know the guy is really busy and stuff right now. But also, with that said, I am looking at another car, and judging by the consensus of the comment section, you guys aren't really fond of Hondas, and the car that I am looking at is an older Honda. I'm still undecided if I'm going to show it on the channel, if I get it or not, because I don't know. If you guys don't like Hondas, you guys don't like Hondas. I can't blame you guys, but this is a car that I've been wanting for a very long time. It is a 90s car. It is a 5-speed. It is mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. If that doesn't work out, there's another Mazda, 90s Mazda, that I'm also looking at. But like I said, I'm still undecided. I just want a car that I can just enjoy without getting a backlash from the internet. So something I can just enjoy privately in comfort. But anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your guys' support, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys.